Hello everyone, today is the 7th critique video, so let's get started. So the first one, I feel like the first 3 pictures, I really like the tone in the first 3 pictures, and I like this reflection right here. It's a very nice reflection ceiling here. So, and this one I feel like I will crop it closer because there are some branch in the side. I feel like I can crop it closer, but overall I like the street style. These two, just for feed consistency, I won't post next to each other for these two. Maybe since you have there in this one, you can post a variety, like post this one first and then post this one, and then you can post this one, so alternatively posting. And I really like the pattern here. This one can be very nice like that with the portrait in the center. So if you have the portrait here in the center, it will be a very nice portrait in the center right here. So next one. So this one, I like this bouquet right here. I really like the bouquet and the moon. And the only thing I'm not sure is the second row, the first picture, and they look. This one looks really nice, symmetric. But from the far away, these two seems too bright to me if they are next to each other. Maybe you can post a darker one. So for example, you post this one, and then you post a white one, and then you post this dark one. So that's my take on the consistency. But overall, I like the tone, the fee, keeping the similar tone, consistent tone overall. So just my thought on the second row right here. So next one. So this one, I think I talked about it in the live feed also. So I love the hair movement and the mood right here. However, just make sure the background is not like there's a white branch sticking it out. So it makes it cleaner. You can just lower your camera angle from the lower angle. So these are the detail that I'm looking for, like without even in the background blur out, it still like distract the viewer. And also this one, the head was too close to this white row in the back. So just make sure there are no like these lines, the white lines in the back. So just my take on that. Next one, let's see. I really like the overall tones in this one. I like the bokeh feel. The overall bokeh feel is very nice. This one probably I will crop closer. Maybe crop to the crop closer. Let the head on the top third area. So like I want the eyes on the level of the top third, but I will crop closer to have a stronger impact on this one. So this one has nice detail shots. I think when it crops closer like square, it will be stronger for this one. But I really like the tone and detail on the eyes on this one. And I like this one also. This one I'm thinking cropping square also. So maybe it's your style, I'm not sure, but I really like the overall tone already. Like really nice contrast overall tone. It has a solid feeling in it, like overall environmental portrait. Maybe this is your style, you're trying to crop closer to the bottom. So if you keep it consistently, crop it closer to the bottom, that's your style. And then if you keep it consistent, that's cool too. So I'm just thinking in terms of what I thought it will have more impact on the portrait. But overall, I really like the overall consistency on the contrast. And just a little bit, just like this one in the background, I will reposition her in between these two columns instead of the head in the white column area, so it will have less distraction. So that's just my thought when I'm looking at that picture. Next one. Okay, so seems like some flower shots. If flower shots, I will use an even higher aperture to blur out the background, because right now it seems like the background doesn't blur out, and then it won't stand out too much. Maybe you can increase the contrast in this one. And if there's no really strong focus, maybe you have to find some color flower to be focused, because this overall image is just a green area. So just make sure. So for example, this one has a little bit of the white background in the back, kind of distracted the overall blue in here. So you can imagine if there's no brown area in this background right there, the brown blur out area, it will be more focused on the flower. So when you're looking at the blur out in the back, just make sure that there's no light distraction in the back of the leaf. So you can just remove it and then take another shot of it. Next one. So I really like the bokeh in this one. The overall tone is nice, contrasty, and this one. So I really like the overall environment in this one. However, there are some white area that got my eyes distracted. For example, this white top window right there. So if I crop it closer like this, it will have a stronger effect. When I first look at the picture, I will look at her eyes. If you crop it this far away, my first look probably looking at this white area when my eyes first landed, or this white background. So there are multiple concentrated area in this picture. You can just the only thing you need to do is just crop it closer, leave it in the top third area, and then now it becomes even better for this image. So when I look at this image and then first landed in this image, I will just attract it to the eyes area from here. So but overall, I like the tone, overall the contrast and tone. Next one. Okay, I like the prism. I'm not sure if it's a prism or you put the flower is nicely like frame it around the portrait. And the only thing I can say is that this one cropped these two picture cropping too close to the head. Even though in the square format I can only see the mouth on the square format. So just leave some headroom. Probably I will crop closer and then leave more headroom on top. So probably you have to leave from the top of the picture to the eyes 1/3 area of the picture, the overall ratio. So let me see next. Let's see. Overall, it has the same consistent blue tone in it. It seems like a lot of street Instagram meetup. So a lot of street Instagram meetup. The only thing, this one, the left pole right there, distracting me a little bit. You can just crop it closer. So anything in the side that got me distracted. And this one also, just the tower bridge in the back got me distracted a little bit because it's like sticking it out from the head part. You can just solve it by just turn to the left and then use this plain windows as a background instead of using some structure that's near the head, kind of like distracted a little bit for me. But overall, keeping the tone consistently throughout the whole feed is very nice. I like the iPhone shot also. There's a little bit of sun flare here. And yeah. Next. Let's see. Okay, the first two kind of the same color similar. I will just space them out. I will post one like this bright I will post another green and then post another one to space it out. And this one, when looking at the square format, it seems like cropping to the face too close for me. So maybe you can just step back a couple steps and then create more room to crop for Instagram. And this one, all I can say is there's some little bit of the sky that causes a line across the head. So in this case, you can just ask her to step forward a couple steps and then make sure all the background have the same color in this one. Because when you're looking at the square format in the third picture of the first row, it seems like it just cut it from the top a little bit from the picture overall view standpoint. So that's my take on the cropping and the consistency. So next one, let's see. Overall, I like the sunset picture. And let's see. So this is the bokeh, and then you flip around this one. So also make sure that the background, so if it doesn't serve a certain purpose, this will create a little bit of distraction from the lines. So according to my first impression, when I landed into this picture, I would just turn around or ask her to walk toward this side, and then you can shoot from the left. So just avoid that totally. So make the background cleaner, because these lines right there distracting my eyes. I like the environmental shots. Just the portrait, make sure the lines construction in the back, the lines angle not crossing the head, as I have been talking about throughout all my critique pictures. Because when we started, we thought, okay, even it's blurred out. Like when I was starting, even though blurred out, I didn't notice that much. But when I do consciously looking through the background, it does distract my eyes when I first look at the picture. So that's my tips on that. Next one. So I like the contrast and bokeh in this one. The contrast is nice. From the consistency standpoint, as I have been talking about, these two pictures has a similar tone. I won't post two of the similar color tone next to each other. I will post one of these and then one of these, and then I will post another one like this. So you can space it out. You can use the UNUM app just to arrange the feed. Overall, I like the contrast in here. This one cropping too close for me. Like when I look at the square format, it's kind of like crop out the head part. So, and this one, this white window kind of distracting me, although it some kind of like matches the shoes, but overall feeling standpoint, I'm thinking what happened if just the person. You can just compare. Look, you can just take a picture with this and then take another picture without the whole window. So you can just ask a couple steps, because the white kind of stands out on its own. So we don't need this white window if it doesn't serve a purpose, and then it creates some extra space in the lower right. It is unnecessarily create extra space if it doesn't serve a purpose to stand out the portrait. So that's my take on the cropping. And next one, this is the last one. Okay, so I like this one, the night shots, but it's hard to position the Ferris wheel in the center of the image, because when you look from far away, it just kind of like break the whole pattern right there. But a lot of night shots like using prism, probably this one using prism. The only thing I need to be aware of is that this background, make sure it's cleaner. I won't want the sign in the back right there. Kind of create kind of busy background for me in this one. I will just leave as much as light in the top part, so you can just lower your camera and then create more lights. And the edge also, there are some extra lines right there. You can just crop it closer, like crop it closer, and then lower your camera angle to create even stronger effect on it. So this is just my take today, and thank you so much for watching. And I'm at the 28th video in the planning right now, and you can just comment with your handle name in the first picture or the latest post of my feed if you still want to join. Probably if you take a long time to reach the 28th video already. But thank you so much for watching the critique video. See you next time. Bye.